Hey guys, my name is the Legendary Emy, and you know, whenever I'm before the camera, I play the role of your host. And I present to you from the house of Olua Takeover Entertainment. I present to you one of the smallest from the house, one of the minor. I love that. I present to you Small Peter. He actually goes by the name Comedian Small Peter, but you're actually not small.
Yeah, the first person calling me Comedian Small Peter.
I like the fact Comedian Small Peter. Yeah, comedian now. Sometimes I go through your status and I like, this boy, you keep amazing me every day from your status. So, and I know this guy is a comedian, but he's one of those Instagram comedians. Trust me, status comedians. I love to see you on stage. I've seen you once perform, and but I guess I don't know about your fans. I don't know if they've seen you on stage perform like regularly.
Okay, I'm more of an acting comedian than stage comedian.
But it all goes down that he's a comedian, and we are anticipating for Sapele to the World concert. If you're watching us, know we're anticipating for Sapele to the World concert.
Yeah.
It's good to have you with me. How are you doing, my man?
I'm good.
You're welcome. No.
I'm
sorry,
I've COVID.
I love that part. Because of Corona, how was everything for you?
Well, it wasn't easy for everybody.
The lockdown,
and you have to adjust to the new lifestyle. And for
everybody became Instagram hustlers.
Yeah, people like us, there's no palliative for us because we don't get shaming.
Trust me, we have to. A lot of palliative came in. From east, west, north, and south.
You see, you have palliative. We don't have palliative. I don't have vapor. Okay. Just like that.
It's good to know. Okay, we actually want to know about Sapele to the World. What inspired Sapele to the World?
Well, it's quite easy and simple. When you're from Sapele is a city that does not really see that light per se. Growing up as a young boy from Sapele, you don't easily come across entertainers like top celebrities, the likes of AY and the rest, because none of them are from Sapele, but they are from Warri. So growing up as an entertainer in Sapele, you don't really see somebody you are looking up to. Apart from maybe then when we had Kefi.
Excuse me. You don't really see somebody you're looking up to from your town?
From your town. Okay. That is an A-list entertainer.
From your town?
From your town. Like the likes of Kefi and the rest.
Okay.
Kefi is no more. So growing
late
up...
Kefi.
Yeah, late Kefi. Growing up as a boy, there was no one to look up to that. This is someone I would love to be like that is from Sapele.
Okay.
So it's not really easy.
So how good are you, my man? In a scale for 100, from 0 to 100, how good are you? Like, how good are you right now? How are you feeling right now?
I'm okay. Let me just say 85.
I love that. Take a deep breath with me. Because I'm about to ask you a series of questions.
Let's say deep breath now for people in fat too.
And the two of us were asleep. I love that. Actually, what inspired the whole thing, Sapele to the World? Who inspired you? Who really inspired you to do the first edition for Sapele to the World? And how long did you have this in mind, like Sapele to the World, before it came out to reality? How long did you have this in mind?
Okay, I had Sapele to the World since the year 2017.
That's a good number of years. And when did you start? The first edition was when?
2019.
Wow,
March
2 years before.
Yeah. And what really made me come up with Sapele to the World was, growing up as a young, talented Safarian. It's not really easy for us because we don't have public figure apart from the likes of late Kefi.
True. That
we'll be looking up to. They are so rest in perfect peace.
Rest in peace, Kefi.
But if you are in Lagos or Warri, you have a lot of people to look up to, like those likes of Akboro. They had AY or whoever their mentor was then.
Yeah.
And those in Lagos. But yes, we don't have so. So I was like, let me just put this upon myself. Create something that will help project Sapele entertainers.
Okay.
Per se. And
are you trying to say before now there was no platform to project?
There was a platform, but
there was no better standard.
No better standard. Not like Lagos standard platform.
Okay.
To project.
And this is what Sapele to the World has come to do.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
For sure.
I'm sure.
100% sure.
I love that. Okay. So who's your best comedian?
Okay, like you asked, the first person that really inspired me to do the first edition of Sapele to the World was Mr. Best, movie producer in Asaba.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's one Safira.
No. It's a producer. When I came out from Yes You Can Nigeria reality TV show, so immediately I came out, it was like, hey boy,
You have to cook up something.
something very serious.
And you have to bring out your dream into the timeline and the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was a good one, trust me. That was a good one. Who's your mentor?
I
There's a
know.
name, there's somebody I have in my mind, like,
Yeah, I know.
this is who is going to
I
call.
know.
And I've been waiting to ask you this question, like,
I know.
who's your mentor, Peter?
Okay, let's just work with your imagination. I know you are imagining Hush Baby, so let's just work with that.
Oh, wow, this is fantastic. How did you know it was Hush Baby? I've been waiting like, who's your mentor? Let me really grab it if it's Hush Baby. The Lord is your strength, sir.
I know everybody think.
Everybody's believing. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Everybody's thinking it's Hush Baby. Personally, I think and I'm believing it's Hush Baby. So are you
let's-
working with my belief, like?
Yeah, let's work with your belief because your belief is really working for you perfectly.
And for how long has it been your mentor? Like, how long has it been mentoring you?
5.
Okay, bros, if you go. So what actually brought about the first edition? Who actually pushed you to do the first edition?
The first person that actually pushed me to do the first edition was Mr. Best. He's a movie producer in Asaba. After I went for Yes You Can Nigeria reality TV show, so I came out, it was like, hey boy, you have to bring something out. And we did sapele2thaworld, the first edition.
Okay, I love that. So who's your mentor? Actually, I've been waiting to know who's your mentor for me. Like, Peter, small Peter. Who's your mentor? There's a name. There's somebody in my mind. Like, this is his mentor. But I actually want to ask this question. Who's your mentor?
What is your mind is correct. I know you are thinking, Hush Baby.
I love this fact.
Let's work
How did you
with
know
your
it's Hush
belief.
Baby?
Because that's what everybody are expecting me to say.
Everybody's thinking it's Hush Baby.
Yeah.
Personally, me,
They are
I'm
not even
thinking
thinking. They know.
it's Hush Baby.
Yeah.
I love that. Shout out to Hush Baby. That's cool. So who's your best comedian, home and away? Like, for Sapele, let's start from home. Who's your best comedian?
From home, very simply Sydney now.
Wow. And away, who's your best comedian?
This is where it goes. This is where it goes. Is he? Okay, now wait. Think about this thing now. Your mentor have to be your best comedian.
How true is it? So that's Hush Baby. All right. So let's talk about Sydney. Sydney for a person. Like, how did you meet Sydney?
I've known him.
We've been confused. I've been confused personally. Like, who is the CEO of Olua Takeover? Is it Sydney or if it's Small Peter? I don't know. So, the first question is, who is Sydney to you?
Okay, it's my boss.
I love that. So, I'm taking him for the CEO of.
You can take whatever you want to take, but it's my boss.
Stop telling me take whatever you want to take. I want to hear from your mouth. Who is Sydney on the platform of Olua Takeover?
Okay, he's the head of Olua Takeover.
He's the head of Olua Takeover. And who is Small Peter?
Small Peter is Small
Like
Peter.
I said, it's Small Peter. This is where you're something else, trust me. I like that. So how did you meet Sydney?
I've known him for almost forever while I was growing up, but during the likes, when I wanted to join entertainment per se, I was the one that went to him that, boss, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. I was like, don't worry, I got you covered. So ever since then, you have been guiding me and all that. Even when I went for the reality TV show, he was there. I actually expected a lot of people to be there for me, but
Yeah.
they,
It's always like
they
that. It is
really,
what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right. Okay. For me, I should grab that Sydney was childhood friend or
It was his childhood boss.
childhood boss. I like that part you're calling him boss. It's just like Mayoko and Davido. So Sydney has been a childhood boss, like.
Yeah, childhood boss.
And right now he's standing after the in-house election. He's standing as the CEO of Olua Takeover. True of us. Stop just nodding. Stop. You're trying to do something like you're trying to push words into my mouth. Like whatever you say, Emy. No.
Yeah, whatever you say is fine now.
Okay. And there's this rumor like Small Peter doesn't pick comedians. How true it is?
Well, that is not true because our first edition of sapele2thaworld, all our comedians got paid, both upcoming comedians and.
Can you hear that?
But there are people that we didn't really pay. Those are the people we did not really invite.
Why?
We gave platform.
Okay. You just have to push them up.
Okay, there are people we had to push, like we pushed intentionally.
The name,
yes,
Sapele to the world.
Yes,
you
want
have
to push these people. Yeah, want to push these people. Why there are some people we didn't really plan to push. They just Baba, this thing they go like this, they go like this. They give me platform. I was like, since you are a South African, why can't I give you the platform? I'll give them the platform. So you don't expect me to give you platform and still pay you. Apart from paying you and giving you platform, when you are organizing your own event, I will go, I will perform, and I will still support financially. When it's my turn, you don't want to support me financially. You still want me to pay for you. You still want me to pay for your performance. Let me just do that.
I like that. Bro Scott, give me my phone. So what actually inspired you to choose comedy? Like, you could have been a musician, you could have been, why did you choose comedy?
First of all, even if I want to be a musician, I don't have the voice. I don't know how to dance.
Imagine you singing.
Imagine me singing or imagine me dancing.
Try something. Try voice something like as a musician. Try. Just try.
I don't want everybody that are watching this thing to just say I don't want to watch again. You people are doing rubbish.
You don't want to spoil the vibe.
I don't want to spoil the vibe. You just leave me like that. I decided to do comedy because that is what I'm comfortable with.
That's what you're comfortable with, and you think you're funny.
No, I'm not really funny on stage, but
you're funny in every way.
Yeah.
I love that. So how did you guys come up with the name Oluwa Takeover? Because right now I would have asked, how did you come up with the name Oluwa Takeover? But Sydney is not involved. So how did you guys come up with the name?
It wasn't easy, my brother. You know, first of all, planning the first edition of Sapele to the World. Then we had a lot of sponsors. Even from Lagos, they came, want to sponsor.
Nice.
My brother, when he read the Tuama, so we are like, now we don't have anybody again. Those people that promised, I don't want to mention the name of brands, that promised from Lagos, even those from Sapele that say, want to sponsor. They've run. So what are we going to do? We say, okay, Oluwa should take over.
And that's how the name came about?
Yeah. So Oluwa really did take over.
When all you placed your hope on the Jakpa.
You
had to choose Oluwa Takeover and you handed over it to God. And that was how the name came about. Yeah. And Sydney agreed. How was it for Sydney like?
It was like,
when you said Oluwa Takeover.
When he saw the situation of things, he was like, man,
Oluwa really has to take over this time around. I love that. So what should we really expect for Sapele to the World this year edition?
This is what we call expect the unexpected. The unexpected, like what you would never imagine. We eat you up. Drama, comedy, music, stage play.
A lot. Trust me, a lot is coming up for Sapele to the World. Don't forget the date. It's January 8th. Back to you, small Peter. Have this fantastic question. Are you single? I love that. Yeah, tell you how to take water. Yeah. Are you single and ready to mingle?
I'm not married.
Viewers, keep watching.
I'm not married.
You're not married?
Yeah.
That's what I'll ask. Are you single and ready? Okay.
I'm not married.
I rest my case.
Okay. I'm not single and I'm not married.
He's not single and he's not married. So if you are diving in,
use
the direction where you are diving
because
in
you will drown.
I love it. As in, when you fall, it's drowned. I love that. Okay. Where do you see this platform, Sapele to the World? Like, where do you see this platform in the next 5 years?
Well, I see it as a household brand.
Because for Warri again, it started in Warri. But trust me, right now, it's over. Like, they're doing it in Lagos. And I guess one of the vision, it will hit us Warri again and is not in Nigeria itself, as a matter of fact. So where do you see Sapele to the World like in the next 5 years?
Well, Sapele to the World, we actually planned on doing one edition in Accra, but our management kicked against it for personal reasons. So we are not seeing Sapele to the World going to Lagos alone. It's Sapele to the World.
If possible, to every corners of the world.
Yeah, that's just it.
But trust me, you know Safarians are almost everywhere. They're almost everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. They are
almost everywhere.
Yeah.
So to Sapele in diaspora,
I know that.
And you were talking about sponsors. Like when for the first edition when you're sponsored, they had to Jakpa, they had to Kili.
Yeah.
And so how did you do it? And have you been doing it on that line, on that aspect for sponsors? Have you been doing it?
You know, it's not really easy for us. We only had the previous edition. We only had one sponsor that really supported us. It was Natiri Arena.
Wow.
Yeah, they really did supported us in the previous edition. this edition, they've also supported us. And
shout out to
I want to say a big
Arena.
thank you to the management of Tosnatiri Arena. The CEO
from the
of
legendary,
Tosnatiri
I'm saying
Arena.
shout out to Tosnatiri.
They've really been helpful to us. They've supported us in so many ways. Even the previous event, when after the event, you were like, I heard you guys you have some outstanding bills to pay. The CEO personally called, said, don't worry, we'll clear it up.
Wow! Just imagine a coach telling you,
don't worry, we'll clear it up.
That kind of vibes.
Yeah. So I was like, wow. Immediately they said they will clear it up. I just said, give me more.
I love that you have to take opportunity. All right. So for this edition, do you have any sponsors?
Yeah, we do have sponsors. Tosnatiri Arena.
Still just Tosnatiri Arena.
Yeah, and some promising sponsors.
This Sapele to the world, I guess, all Safarians, every brand and an identity in Sapele should. This is from me. This is from me, from the Legendary. I believe every brand should recognize this platform and like relate with it. It will do more good, because if whatever your vision stands to be for Sapele to the world in the next 5-10 years, you need sponsor.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know about your own ability, but you actually need sponsor to take this to the world by the name as it sounds, Sapele to the world. You really need sponsors to take this.
Yeah, we do need sponsors, and we also need support of other influencers to come and support the brand, so we can take this movement. It's a movement. It's a movement, seriously. It's a movement. We have to take this movement to the world to celebrate and showcase Sapele entertainers.
I love that. Thank you. But before I wrap this up, I have 3 questions I want to ask you just about your hometown. Okay, can I ask?
Yeah, feel free. You don't want to answer, go skipper.
All right. Who's your best musician from your town, Sapele?
My best musician. From Sapele?
Yeah, from Sapele. Just about Sapele. Who's your best musician from Sapele?
It's complicated. So go to the next question. On to the next one.
I don't understand. No. Who's your best? Tell me now, who's your best musician?
It's complicated. I support all Sapele entertainers. So I don't want to say,
yeah,
this one is my best musician. So I'm not your best musician, you are supporting me.
Stop using logic to answer my questions. I love that. Okay. Oh yeah, just tell me, just go with the names of your best acts from Sapele, for music, for every sector. Just go with different names, like for your best acts. For music, for comedians, you've told me Sydney. So
if I say Sydney,
just tell me your favorite. Just go with your names, with different names, call different names, and let me know. I'll fix them into their angles. Like if it's Graham Day, I know he's a musician. If it's this, like
I don't have.
Call your 5 celebrated names.
5 celebrated names
from your town, Sapele.
5 celebrated names. Wanda J.
Okay.
Graham D.
Okay.
Abimbola.
I love that. Talk about Abimbola. What do you think about Abimbola? Like his career, his kind of music, and
he's cool. He's a cool guy. You know, he's a cool guy. I really love. I do support him, but
I love everyone energy these Sapele folks they have. They do. I love everyone energy they put into it. Okay. There's a question coming to my mind, Peter, but let me take this out.
No, let it go.
No. Because you still not answer. You are still going to apply logic, so there's no need to ask.
No, pop it.
Should I ask?
Yeah, pop it.
Should I ask?
Yeah.
Should I ask?
Pop the question, baby. I'm ready to say yes, I do.
All right. Who's your best female performer?
Musical or
in all aspects, like from Sapele, who's your best female? Baradinelli.
Yeah.
Shout out to Baradinelli. I was expecting that. Shout out to Baradinelli.
Yeah.
She has been on this also for
very long time. Yeah.
From day one. Shout out to you, Baradinelli, and shout out to everyone, folks from Sapele. This is presented to you from the Legendary Emy, from the platform of Sapele to the World and Oluwa Takeover Entertainment. We want to say big thank you, and don't forget, this is a shout out and anticipation to Sapele to the World, January 8th.
See you.
Go nowhere. Keep that as a date with us. January 8th. You see Small Peter live on stage, and you trust me, I balance for the red carpet.
See you next time, Small Peter. See you January 8th. Thank you.
Direct, please.